I Respectfully Disagree podcast. Back in the building, man. It's been a couple of weeks. So much been going on, man. Your boy caught COVID, man. First time having that. Oh, my God.
I know you were struggling.
Oh, man.
I know you were struggling.
First of all, I was mad because the only place I'm at, I work from home. So I'm here or I'm at basketball practice. So week before Thanksgiving, I only went to school for 2 days.
Right.
My wife texts me. She's like, man, I think I should cancel practice. We had 120-something kids out sick. I'm like, well, shit, shut it down. Shout out coach. He's like, nah, let's practice anyway. So I'm like, you know what? Bump it. I'm there. So we get to practice. And when I got there Monday, we still had like 3 or 4 kids that was out.
Yeah.
But we still had 10. So we kept practicing. So the next day, one of the parents was like, that kid woke up, fever, sweating, tested positive for the flu and strep. Then 2 more kids that was there got sick.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, Lord.
Damn.
By Tuesday afternoon, my
it.
throat scratchy. I'm just like, oh, God, here we go. Wednesday, that's when it started kicking my ass. Like, when I tell you, I was sitting down here working, and I was just freezing. Like, I had on sweatpants, a hoodie.
Right.
I got a blanket on.
Still freezing.
Damn. Angelina checked my temperature. It was 104. And I'm freezing. And then my body and shit started hurting real bad. And that's why I went to the emergency room.
Right.
Because I'm talking, it felt like I was in a car wreck or something.
Right.
And they's like, positive for COVID. I was down for the count. Didn't get no Thanksgiving, no nothing.
I know that's one of my favorite holidays.
Nah,
Family, just Thanksgiving.
man, I had my little TikToks ready. Charlie Wilson, can I get to the yams?
Right,
I had all that on deck, dog. Couldn't even use it.
Damn. So you lost all your taste?
Lost. It couldn't smell nothing. Like, I took a candle and I was just sitting there rubbing it under my nose. It was as if nothing was there.
Damn.
I used the little Bath and Body Works little lotion and stuff.
Still couldn't smell it.
Couldn't smell nothing. Couldn't taste. I might as well have been eating this table over here, man. But I was just eating stuff just to eat because, hell, I lost like 9 pounds. I lost 9 pounds in a week, bro. I was just in the bed.
Just chilling.
Didn't eat. Didn't
Sick.
do nothing. Just hurting.
But
I'm back.
I'm glad you're
I'm back.
Sure.
That's why I was like, man, I ain't did no podcasting, no nothing.
Right.
So, this been in the works, man.
It's been in the works, man. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks now.
Because you've been real disrespectful.
Hey, man, I'm not the only one in the world talking about it, man.
To Black Panther. So, by now, surely everybody done seen it. Hopefully. You had to. It ain't going to be too many spoilers or whatever.
It's not. Everybody's online with it.
But, yeah, you was real disrespectful. So, that's what we going to talk about today. A little bit of Black Panther. But before we dive into that, I'm glad you pulled up. I guess I didn't introduce you, though. Alex is in the building.
What's up?
For those that mess with the podcast, y'all remember Alex. We did an episode, Sneakers.
The king of the shoe game. I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but we'll talk about that later. Bias on some parts.
The people have spoken, bro. They already voted.
Hey. That wasn't even a fair matchup.
It was bias, huh?
Bias.
About the LeBron groupies. Is that what you said?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I saw.
Well.
That's what I saw.
So he's here now, in the flesh. We got a camera. We can put a face to it all. Welcome back to the podcast, man. Like I said, you pulled up. I'm glad you actually wore those, man, because I've been wanting to see them.
What you think about them?
I've been on the fence.
Come out next week.
They look good.
I love them.
They look good.
I like them a lot.
I always loved the low tops. Because back in the day, I was in Texas.
Yeah.
When they first came out. It was, 01, I think.
Yeah.
I was on spring break. Begged my brother, man, take me to the mall. I ain't taking, it was the day that we was getting ready to come back to Kentucky. He's like, man, I ain't fucking with that. Because I don't know if you remember. Those, the white and red lows, the Carolina lows, and the snakeskin all came out on the same day.
All came out same day.
Complete pandemonium. We was in Houston. And he's like, see there? I'm glad I didn't take you, But I've always loved the white and red low tops.
Right.
So when I saw them, I was like, ooh.
I love them. I've been waiting for these for a long time, but yeah, my favorite color is red anyway. So it's just I had to get them because I had the low reds when they came out a couple years ago, but they didn't hit the same to me. The high top 11s don't really hit the same.
And that's why I was curious about how that was gonna look on the high. Plus, she gonna kill me. I got a confession. Might as well let the podcast know first. I got them 13s. Them 13s is nice. Hopefully they'll be in next week while she ain't here.
Oh my God.
Them 13s is nice. At Carolina Blue, like the whole thing.
They look tough, man. They look tough.
At Carolina Blue on that gray.
Hey, I want to see them up close because by picture, 13's an upper to me though.
Yeah, 13 is definitely one of my favorites. Shout out to Dante. We had that conversation when he's on here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, 13's are tough.
But I saw them.
You got them.
And then my guy in New York, shout out Brandon. He hit me up yesterday. He's like, man, I hit on them, size 12. He's like, retail plus shipping.
Damn, man, we don't get nothing here, bro.
I was like, go ahead. So that's on the way.
When they supposed to come out anyway?
They came out this morning on sneakers.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I thought
they dropped their Soulfly yesterday. He hit off of there. And I saw we're on sneakers.
Yeah.
They supposed to came out today on sneakers, but like I said, we had a basketball game today.
I didn't even see it.
Oh wow!
That's what I was talking about. I didn't even see it. I saw the taxis, the 12s.
Yeah,
but I didn't see the 13s because I didn't get no alert or nothing. I mean,
nah, they was on there because all kind of clothes and everything dropped. Yeah, there you go right there.
They sure did. Damn.
Yeah, them tough.
They look tough.
Them tough.
They look tough.
But real quick, man, before we dive in, you came in here with the We the Best.
I came in with the We the Best 5s. I'm on the fence with them. Don't get me wrong. They all right. They all right. But at the same time, I just got them for collectors.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to wear these.
Okay.
I can find something, like a hat or something, but I don't know. I thought they nice.
I want to see them because I thought it was like a summertime shoe. Ooh.
I like them, but it's not a lot of stuff you can wear with them.
Nah, you gotta be.
But at the same time, I don't really see nobody with them. Haven't yet, but
yeah, this one of them you got to pull out at the right time.
Right time, with the right.
Yeah.
It don't even have to be too much of that. You can bring out that
lie,
blue.
Nah, that's fire. I like that. That leather's nice too.
You remember when I was saying in the group chat, like, yo, how much these going? Yeah, I was like, man, they just came out. I was like, yeah, I know, but I thought they was gonna be like hard to get. I mean, I hit, but I don't know if anybody else hit.
Yeah, I like it. The off-white bottom too.
Me too.
Yeah, I might hang on to them. Them right there cold.
I mean, I think I didn't even take the other one out, bro. I was just like, they see one of them say we the best, one of them say her.
Yeah, them hard. Plus, I like it at sock liner.
Yeah, I know, man.
I can see you with your DJ Khaled get up on, man. You let your taco meat hang out. You take them to Miami, dog.
If I could get to Miami, bro. Shout out to the wife. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I figure out. I'm gonna make a decision.
Nah, hey, all jokes aside, man, them right there tough.
Appreciate it.
Like real shit.
Appreciate it.
Them tough.
Appreciate it.
See, he tried to pull up on me real quick.
Hey, man, I'm just
sneaker king, huh?
I'm the sneaker. I mean, my opinion. I'm just saying from my opinion, we might have to do that again.
Yeah, you're right. Hello. Real quick, my bad. Knock on Peyton's window. Tell Peyton to open the door. I'm doing a podcast down here. Appreciate it. Oh,
We might have to do it again.
I'm all with it. Cause I done got some stuff in the inventory since then.
I do too. Cause
I mean, look, first of all, you see I had to go with our first game today.
Hey, I see that.
You see I had to come
Them
out,
still
man.
Classes, bro.
You
still
facts.
Still classes.
Facts. Shout out to the Cochran Cats, bro. We won today 39-17.
Oh, okay.
39-17.
Hey, that's okay.
We on a revenge tour, people. Like I said, we lost in the championship game last year,
so
man.
they look good this week.
Knock on wood.
Right, okay.
We looked great.
That's
we
good.
looked great. I was pissed off because, man, by the end of the third quarter, we put our little third graders in. The other team put their starters back in.
Oh.
We was already up like 25.
Okay.
He gonna put his starters in against our third
Trying to
graders.
catch up.
I'm like, dog, get out of here, man.
Right.
So I was hot off that one, but
So do you on your team? Do you have the? Is it from first grade to fifth?
nah,
Or
third
it's
through fifth.
Just third through fifth. Okay.
Third through fifth.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think honestly, man, and I think that's the beauty in it because as long as them kids don't move to another school, like we got 3 third graders now. So if we sit here and let them go through the practices every day, get used to it, they come in next year better, ready. By fifth grade, we rolling
right there.
And that's where we at now. Because like last year, like I said, we got to the championship and we lost. But we had 6 of them kids come back. So that's what I'm banking on. It's like, all right, we mad. We want all the smoke.
You think they do better in the game? They listen more in the game instead of practice?
Of course. Because in practice, I'm Bobby Knight throwing shit. I'm ready to smack a kid, everything else. So it's like I told them, tolerate me.
Right.
I'm going to tolerate y'all. When we get on the court in the game, you ain't got to worry about it because you're playing against a whole set of people that you don't know. Unleash it all on them. Take it out on them. And, man, they showed out today, man. Shout out to the team, bro.
I wonder if it's because the moms and dads there, so they won't be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They professional when they get on the court. But on practice, man.
Nah, these kids is delinquents, man. Shout out to my team. Nah, they don't care who in the crowd, man.
Shout out to them.
President Obama could have been at the game. They still gonna show out.
Right.
Talking back, cussing, and everything else.
Right.
But nah, man, they're a good group, man.
That's good, though. That's good.
Like I said, hopefully just every week get better, build on it. We taking names. That's all I'm going to say. We taking names.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Championship of bus is how I'm looking at it.
All
like,
right.
real talk. I ain't even on here just to be talking shit to a microphone for entertainment value. Like, nah.
Like that, man.
Nah, I'm dead ass.
That's
like,
good,
we could have
though.
won last year, and I was hot how all of that transpired.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's good, man.
Championship or nothing.
That's good. First game of the season. Start off with a win. That's good. That's great.
Definitely.
Motivation.
Definitely. So let's dive into it, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up too long. We got Georgia, LSU. This ain't no game.
Now I thought it was. I put plus 17. And I Jackson State minus 20. I'm cool on that. It's only second quarter.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Who is Swag? You think he really leaving, man, or they gonna talk him off at ledge?
My opinion, I was just talking about this at work. I don't think he's leaving till his younger son leave.
You see, that's what I thought. I was like, maybe his son is graduating or something. I was like, I can't see him.
Or going pro. His son ain't going pro this year, the quarterback.
Okay.
I give him next year, he's getting more noticeable, but I don't see him leaving.
I was like, of all places, like Colorado.
They must be paying him
something crazy.
But does he don't even need the money.
That's true.
Colorado's what? Big 12? Big 10 or Big 12?
Shit, I don't even know. It's got to be 12, ain't it? Ain't that Kansas and all them up in that area?
It's got to be, right?
Yeah. It ain't 10 because that's Ohio State, all that. I don't know. Look, your guess is good as mine.
You know what I'm saying? But Minnesota's in the Big 10. But Colorado, I don't know, man. It might be Big 12.
Yeah, Colorado's further west.
Yeah.
Hell, it may not even be either one. Whatever's in between all up in there, I don't know.
is it time? I mean, hey, he turns that program around. People know him. They on ESPN. He's doing good. He's a good coach.
I just love how he won the locker room, like the atmosphere. It's like, to me, in my opinion, that's what makes you a great coach, a great motivational person when you can relate to your players.
And maybe Colorado see that it's like, hold up, all the players gonna look up to him, listen to him.
Right.
So hey, we want that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me. Somebody like a Nick Saban or somebody, their respect comes off of results.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the legendary Nick Saban or Belichick. So whoever comes to that team, the respect is already there.
Right.
Whereas with a Dion, it's like, okay, I'm bringing your son in. I just want you to trust me. I'm going to bring him in, take him under my wing, groom him, and I'm relatable.
Right.
And the rest to take care of itself.
I mean, I give it. I don't think he's leaving, but if he do leave, is his son leaving with him, the quarterback?
That's going to be key.
Because he's going to be like, yo, my son's coming with me. Or his son's going to be like, I want to stay here.
That's going to be key.
You know what I'm saying? His goal is the NFL.
'Cause I tell you what, didn't they land like the number one wide receiver? That's what I'm saying. What do you do with that kid? Because he was just a freshman.
So that's
what I'm saying. Dion might be getting ready to tell everybody, man, we transferring out of here. I don't know. Y'all coming with me.
I don't know, man. I hope he don't leave, but I see why. I mean, I wouldn't blame him because he already changed the program around. They've been winning. It was nothing but respect all the way up for them. But we'll see. I give it one more year, though.
We're going to find out. So we here now, man.
We here.
Black Panther. First of all, as it relates to Marvel itself, I consider myself a casual fan.
Okay.
Like, I'm not no diehard. I know everything about the comic books and follow along and this and that.
Right.
So when I watch Marvel movies, I sit down just to be entertained.
Okay, I feel you.
So going into this movie, considering the circumstances, before we give our personal thoughts or views on it, what were your expectations considering the fact that Chad had passed away?
I kept it open. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kept it open. I didn't think it was gonna be bad, or I didn't think it was gonna be the greatest Black Panther. I don't even think it was gonna top the first one, regardless.
I don't think it was gonna ever top the first one.
It was never gonna top the first one, because when you lose somebody like that, you can't really replace him in that movie. I feel like, don't get me wrong, he passed away a couple years ago, but the movie, they kind of pushed it up a little. I get it, but we could have waited.
You could have waited.
We could have waited.
Even longer?
We waited, what, 3 years?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
I think we could have waited. I think to me, if we would wait another year, I feel like this was rushed. The movie was rushed to me. I mean, because Avenger movie or Marvel movie, they always say it takes almost a year to do,
if not longer.
Yes,
but you got to remember,
he passed away.
COVID hit, so they had to stop for all that.
Right.
I don't think it was rushed.
I think it could have been a better story.
So let me ask you this though, before we get into all of that, do you think they should have just recasted him?
No, you can't. That's why I wanted it to wait a little longer. Like, say another year, they could. They actually really could. Wait another year, one more year, people have been like, oh my God, this might be good, like Chadwick Boseman. This might be good. If they waited one more year, because we already waited 2 years for it. When first Black Panther come out? 2000.
It was a minute.
18?
It was a
Maybe.
minute ago.
It's got to be something like 18, 17, right?
It was a minute.
And this is 22. Wait another year, 5 years. You see a lot, like, for example, Batman's. Come on. You see how the character change in different Batman's stuff.
But I think that's what makes them weak over at DC. It's like, man, how many
it,
Batmans we gonna get?
But this is to be the first. It'd be the second Black Panther. But they treated like he didn't die. You know what I'm saying?
But we grew to love Chad, bro. You gotta go all the way back to Captain America and all that when they like Civil War, like Infinity War. Come on, bro. And that's why I was like, in my opinion, I felt like they done a marvelous job with writing the movie, considering the circumstances. And then even with how they twisted it at the end, I don't want to spoil it or whatever. You've seen it. You said you went twice.
Yeah, went twice.
So even with how they spun it at the end, I thought that was brilliant.
We gonna go. We say we're gonna get into that part. We get into. I get what you're saying, but if they had another Black Panther besides her, I think it would have been all right.
Now I will say this. I feel like, in my opinion, some may agree or disagree. I can hit the button if you want me to after I say this. I feel like with the movement that's going on right now, just in society as a whole, I feel like that might be why a lot of people wasn't really feeling it, because they feel like Marvel has went so extreme with the women empowerment to where it's like almost every Marvel, everything now is like
a powerful woman.
Woman led or whatever. So I get it. I get why people might be turned off by that, or I've seen people say that it was too long. It's like, man, that movie was boring. It was just boring. And I'm like, they had to introduce a whole new villain.
But they do that every Marvel movie. What are you talking about?
Not necessarily, because you got to think, bro, like, go back to Civil War.
Okay.
And his pops was up there. It was different characters in all these different movies that led up to Black Panther.
Right.
So it's like the villains and stuff was already a part of that. Like, this is a brand new, Thanos is gone. All these people gone. They have to rewrite a whole new set of villains. And if you go back to, what was that? Was it Endgame?
Endgame.
When they was in Wakanda and they was like, man, we keep feeling these earthquakes, these tremors.
Right.
Those were the little Easter eggs right there.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like they've been giving us hints.
I get that. I get it.
So now that he's here, you have to explain him.
I don't even think my problem was the villains. They did a great job with that. I just feel like they, the way they brought him in and the way he gave up quick. Hey, okay.
He gave up.
She wasn't going to kill him, bro. She wasn't going to kill him, bro.
He smoked her whole family.
She wasn't going to kill him. She wasn't. And then I think it would have been great if she be like, you know what? You took my mom. I don't have nothing to live for. Do it.
You wanted her to be Killmonger for real. I thought that part was dope.
Oh, I thought that was.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
it's. I feel like, for example, Killmonger. When the first Black Panther, we didn't know he died. They left for like with his. I wish.
They should have brought him back in.
Get him in there, bro. Get him in there, man.
So let me ask you this, because I'm gonna hit the button on you.
I disagree.
This man tortured the whole village, burnt all the herbs. That's why they couldn't save the original Black Panther, because all the herbs was burnt up at the hands of Killmonger. And it's like, you bring him back to save the day, but it's like, are the people really gonna ride or die for him?
I would say yeah, because he didn't know the history before he got into Wakanda. He just thought Wakanda just turned their back on him, and his mind was poisoned already. As soon as his father got killed by the original Black Panther, he was ready. I'm about to kill.
0 to 100.
Yep. And when your boy, Chadwick, didn't even kill him, man. That's what gets me every time I think about this. He's there talking to him, and he didn't kill him still. So I swore I thought he was alive in this movie.
So it falls right in line with what happened in this one, is what I'm saying. It's
But listen, this is what gets me right here. That's why I'm gonna get you right here. When they went to talk to Killmonger, right? Why is his hair longer than when he died? Before he died. Why has he got long dreads down to his back? And he had a little box.
He been gone for a minute, man.
But is he dead? Is he dead? Let me know. Is he dead? Because if he's dead, why is his hair growing when he talked to old girl? He's got long dreads. You didn't think about that. Like, that's why I'm like, wait a minute, why has he got long dreads?
He's living good in the afterlife, man.
Wow.
He's living good,
So
man.
if he's in afterlife, you couldn't bring the mother back from somewhere?
But that's what made it dope. Because all the anger and the hatred that she had in her when she took the herb, everybody just automatically assumed she was finna go see mom, dad, and her brother. I thought if they would have done that, I thought they would have been dope. If they would have been able to get some kind of little holographic something of Chad. If they would do
that would have boosted it up to an 8 or 9 for me.
It would have been all the way up there. But then you got that element of surprise, and it was like, damn, I see why they done that.
But I thought he was coming back. When I saw him at the afterlife, I'm like, so he's not going to be Black Panther? He's not going to be Black Panther? Is that what you're telling me right now? So he actually died down there? Is that what you're telling me right now? With these long dreads he got? Come on, y'all. It didn't make sense, man. At all. I mean, she's a great actor.
She done a great job.
She did a great job, but I think the story they led with her was like she didn't want to make the herb. She was trying, and then all of a sudden See, I was talking to my partner Tristan about this. While they was in the ocean, looking at the whole city, she could have took a little flower, and then that could have been you took something from my homeland? It's over. I'm taking you now. I'm taking your family. You took stuff from me, I'm going to take something from you. Oh, come on, man. It's like you gonna kill them because they don't want to team up with you, but you need them to team up with you? Explain that to me. That part. He's like, yo, we can be more powerful than anybody in the nation if we team up. But if not, I'm going to kill you. And
but they got everything Wakanda got. So that's what, if we come together, that's what's going to make them a world superpower.
Why would you threaten kill them? If you know they got a machine can take your vibranium, all that science stuff, they gonna figure out you need to get out the water. They go get the earplugs. They gonna figure stuff out, and they know that. And at the end, he say, "Yo, they need us at the end. Yeah, they probably need you. Y'all definitely powerful."
Which is what made it even better, because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna shake your hand. We got a truce, but guess what? The whole world want the smoke with Wakanda, and we gonna let them bombs over Baghdad. Shout out Outcast. Mm-hmm. And when that comes, now Wakanda is vulnerable and weak, and we right back where we was. That was brilliant writing, man.
I don't know how, man, because what I'm like. It took you really Wakanda. You only saw Black Panther in that movie, what, 10 minutes? Less than that?
And that's what a lot of people was upset about.
Like, come on. The first one is great. He's Black Panther from the beginning to the end. Civil War. He's in more Black Panther in that movie than this movie.
But you gotta understand in between the lines, because her whole character was against tradition,
right?
Which is the whole concept of Black Panther. Going through the combat ritual, going through all these different things. Remember, she didn't show up to it in the first one. She wasn't with it in the first, you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't care about none of that. Remember, she was talking through it and being disrespectful and this and that.
Right.
So, you start the movie, she's trying to recreate the herb using technology. Mm-hmm. She was disconnected from that in a sense of like, I couldn't save my brother. I don't care about no Black Panther. Black Panther ain't important to me. She didn't have no infatuation with saying, you know what, I'm next up.
But it was important for her people, Wakanda.
But that's why I'm saying it's like she didn't follow any of those traditional rituals. Right. And it wasn't until after then it's like, I can't turn my back on my peoples, to where now she's willing to do whatever it takes, even if it causes her to have to get in the suit, even though she didn't want to get in the suit. Like, she was in tug of war with herself. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't about, hey, y'all, we here to see this superhero movie. We want Black Panther start to finish, fight scenes, this and that. It was like you had to walk in her shoes through all that pain. I think that's what made me love it the most. Mm-hmm. I cried like a baby. And it ain't too many movies that make me do that.
Gotcha, okay.
The only movie that's like every time is two of them. Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, yeah, that's my number one.
And John Q. John Q, man.
Hey, that's top 3.
It sends me through an emotional roller coaster. Right. And shout out to my guy Mario. His last episode was amazing. In terms, he was talking about when you lose a loved one and things like that, going through that grieving and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm watching this movie and I just kept thinking about my mother.
Mm-hmm. I understand that.
So that one line where she was like, I literally just watched my mother die, blah, 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 blah. And it just like gut punches, boom, boom, boom. And then they kept doing all these little tributes to Chad and references and the music. I hate that Rihanna song.
It gets
I can't stand it. Every time it come on, I turn it off because it's just like, now I've seen the movie.
It's related to that,
and it's just like, dang.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I felt like, man, this movie was the truth. Like, bro, like it gave you every element of a movie. It gave you raw emotion.
Okay.
It gave you an original storyline in terms of introducing a new villain. It gave you that whole, damn, he really came through and smoked everybody.
Yeah.
With no remorse.
I feel you, man.
And then you hit your peak where it's like, okay, she finally came to her senses. She's doing this for the team. Boom, boom, boom. And then even how it ended. It's like, what else do you want?
Okay, like what you said, how to end it. How long you think it take? Well, probably movie years is he's gonna grow up. But how long you think it's the next Black Panther?
It's gonna be at least another 4
or 5 years,
if not 5. Because, like I said, now the ball is rolling. Because I know you saw the preview to the Guardians and all that. Ant-Man getting ready to drop. Mm-hmm. This is the part that I've been waiting on. Because truth be told, Marvel was getting ready to lose me because I was sick of looking at these movies, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Over the past weekends, I've been watching Thor, the Thunder and Love.
Mm-hmm. That was that's what I was saying. I was not like, impressed. Based off of what we've been looking at, bro. Black Panther, to me, in my opinion, is the best one that's done been out in a minute.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I can't say it's better than Black Widow.
Black Widow was tough.
It's not better than Black Widow.
Black Widow was tough.
I think that's the last Marvel movie I liked.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to think.
That's why I said I'm just going in there for entertainment.
And I love Marvel movies. I just started liking them. Don't get me wrong, I started liking them maybe 8 years ago. So I went back.
And see, I'm in that same boat. That's why I said I was like, I'm just a casual fan because it wasn't until I realized how all of them tie in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what drew me
I like
in.
about it.
But now with this phase right here, I'm just like, where's the connection to all of it?
Where's the connection? Where am I going to see the way they talking and all these names? The Blade coming. Is he bringing X-Men coming with him? Doom.
Right.
When you know what I'm saying?
Ever since Loki, I've been waiting to see how Kang the Conqueror ties into all this. So that's what I'm saying. It threw the perfect lie for Ant-Man now.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why I'm just like,
yep.
Black Panther left you with closure for the original character. And it gave you an open book to write whatever you want to moving forward. You can't ask for nothing else.
It wasn't good, man. Like what we was talking about earlier. Like why none of the Avengers at the funeral, man? What was that? What was that? What was the Avengers at, bro? What was Bucky? Out of all people, at least Bucky could have been there. He got their arm from them. I went back to watch the Falcon and
Yeah,
I watched that. And the Wakandas was in there. They took his arm off and everything. Like, no, we're not here for you, Bucky. We want this guy.
Man, you gotta think, man. With all the stuff Kanye been saying, now it's tension in Africa and stuff right now, man. They couldn't bring nobody outside into Wakanda, bro.
There's no way. Not even a vendor. Nobody wasn't there to pay their respect. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. You know, you might hit the button after this. A lot of people didn't like Marvel movies until Black Panther.
I'm glad you went there. That's perfect. I'm not going to hit the button because I feel like, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, please understand this is just my opinion. I feel like that's where the African American community can make people believe that a movie was terrible because the original Black Panther was so pro-black culture to where you didn't even have to be a Marvel fan to appreciate the movie. And that's why the numbers done what they done and black people loved it. And when like Black Panther was a real life superhero for some.
Yeah.
Whereas now with this film, you have to have an appreciation for Marvel.
Exactly.
And that's where it's like, that's where the disconnect was, because when we went to the movies that night, man, it was people in all white dashikis. Like, they had the theater sold out.
And don't get me wrong, this is my opinion. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. You see videos, they performing in front of the theater, trying to get in the theater. People got their popcorn. Hey, I just want to see the movie.
You're just here for a movie.
Y'all not even here for the movie. Y'all just here for the name.
That's it.
Y'all don't even understand the movie.
Exactly. And that's why I felt like a lot of people was giving it a hard time. That's why I respect your view, because me and you talk about Marvel occasionally. And it's like, okay, maybe it is a bad movie, and it hit home for me. And that's why I have a different appreciation for it.
It's just, as a Marvel fan, I remember my first Marvel movie. I cannot forget this. It was Captain America. Not the Winter Soldier. The first one, Captain America. I was watching on TV. I was like, this is Marvel? Is this what people be talking about?
Yeah.
So I was like, and this is after I saw, this is when Winter Soldier was out.
All of it.
First Avenger, all of them. Iron Man's, all of them. I remember I saw Hulk, but it was not Marvel. I mean, he's Marvel, but this is back in early 2000. But I was like, you know what? I got to go back and watch this. And I start, wait a minute, that part is in that part.
Yep. And you was glued.
And then when I saw Black Panther the first time, and they was bringing back different, I was like, wait a minute, he's in that. He's in that Avenger movie. Well, my wife's like, what?
Exactly. And that's why I felt like, it was just like, bro, like, people are not going to appreciate the film for what it's worth because they don't have the understanding of what's really happening.
Yeah.
This was just some corny, cheesy movie. Dude got wings on his ankles type stuff. So it's like you sitting in the movie theater mad. Plus, it was 3 hours plus.
Mm-hmm. I don't get me wrong. I like the villain. I like how I love the backstory he did about how he got his powers, why he's the only one not blue. I love that part. But I feel like something was missing. Like, girl just, Angela Bassett, hey, can you get Princess? Sure, I'm on my way. She underwater, get up just like that. No fight, she just shot a gun.
But she was one of the best spies in Wakanda, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It was just like, that was it? Y'all didn't put up a fight? What? You supposed to be watching? This is the princess. This is the princess.
But that's why she was mad at the general, because she told the general, don't take her. Don't go.
But that's why it's get her out. And this is what I'm saying about the general too. You remember in the end game, she was the only one reporting.
I'm going to have to go back and watch.
Remember how they was all on that thing?
Mm-hmm.
She was the only one reporting from Wakanda. We was like, hey, we heard them loud noises in the ocean. That's what she said it in Endgame.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and they was like, well, y'all see anything? No, we don't see nothing. And she didn't think about it. But why? That's what I'm saying. She's a great actor. I'm like, the way you fired her, it wasn't her fault. She fight. They took the little girl. I mean,
but that's the beauty in it, and we'll leave it alone. Because obviously, I thought I was going to change her mind today. That didn't happen.
I can't.
But that's the beauty in it, because you got to think. She lost her husband.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She lost her son.
Yeah. And then she lost
and then her only child that's left. You have no idea where she's at and what you up against. And your strongest soldier is at fault. Get out of my face. I can't look at you right now. Like, that's a whole nother level of hurt. And that's why I was shocked when they smoked her. I was like, dang, bro was like, look, I'm going to give you 24 hours, mourn your mama, bury her, whatever you got to do. Better get on with the winning team. I'm pulling back up.
Angela Bassett should get an award for this.
They better.
She was great in this.
She was amazing.
Like, don't get me wrong, she was in the first one, but she didn't have a bigger role.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
she was great.
So you proving my point, man.
I'm saying
the movie was great.
Angela Bassett was great in this movie. Angela Bassett was. But it's just like, all the other stuff are like, I don't think she can't carry a movie, man.
No, she's definitely not going to carry the character.
She can't.
And that's why I felt like the lob that they threw at the end would be the perfect transition.
Right.
To where now it's like you still have those ties to the original. And you really don't even have to recast. You don't have to do none of that.
Why they do that?
Huh?
Why they kept him out of the kingdom? Why they kept the son away? It was too much for him.
Because look at what happened. Look at what happened with Killmonger.
Exactly. That should tell you right there. He didn't get invited. They didn't embrace Killmonger. His father took from Wakanda. That's why he was outside. That's why he got killed. But if that was Killmonger, he's probably like, shit, I would probably did the same thing. Your father killed my father. You took vibranium from my peoples. That's what Killmonger did.
Okay.
His father, the original Black Panther, killed his own brother because he's taken from my people, from Wakanda. You selling it to somebody else out of Wakanda. What did Killmonger say? They gonna know our name. This is my people. Why you couldn't bring him back?
But do you put that pressure on your son though?
He's gonna learn that he's Black Panther, and in later years he's gonna practice.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like the whole plan was, okay, you stay gone, don't come to my funeral. My son knows me because his mom was talking to him about me. They know the heritage, they know our culture. When the time is right and the opportunity presents itself, and you mature enough. Put this herb in a little bowl, mix it up like some Fruit Loops, and be ready.
It's a lot of pressure for your Black Panther. It's a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm very excited about it. I just wish it went like a different way. I wish it was more like, damn, this is good, man. I can't believe it. I'm like, this might be better than the first one. I wanted to think that. I kind of wanted to think that. Because if you brought his son in and be like, oh, that's his son. Oh, that's the king's son. Let's kidnap him. Let's get him.
You all the way ruthless then. Okay.
Then you like, oh, my God. He kidnapped the prince's son. What are we going to do? Wakanda, stand up. Wakanda, stand up. We gotta go to deep. What we gonna do? We might have to go to him, but Killmonger. Hey,
look, you bringing everybody back from the dead and everything.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking. God. I thought of this, man, because the story would have been like great if they was like she could have took some vibranium while she was swimming, and they be like, "Hey, you took it from our family. Get it, you know that." Or they took the prince's son, and Killmonger come back and save the day. And you still got the prince's son coming up.
I can see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see what you're saying. Okay.
You had Killmonger, like, he was in prison or whatever, and he's, like, learning stuff. They helping people in Wakanda. You see how they helping people. That's how he wanted to share the wealth.
So they should have picked up where the first one left off and showed where Killmonger wasn't dead. They was, strengthening him, can't even talk, I'm congested still. Strengthening him up. Mm-hmm. Teaching him the culture. So where he gets a better appreciation for it.
And it was his time. His mom coming out. She's talking to him all the time. And then she dies. He looks at her like, damn, you my mom. My auntie. Hey, auntie. Come on, man. That been genius.
Look, man, let me find out you Spike Lee or somebody, man. Come on.
That would be genius, man. Because, he's like, hey, auntie. And he would be like, hey, auntie. And that would be like refreshed from the other movie. Y'all be like, damn.
You know what? Hey. That ain't bad.
Because he's in there for 4 or 5 years, and he's getting to know. He didn't hate what's his name, T'Challa. He didn't hate him. He just hated what he represent.
All right, man. You might have won me over now. You might have had,
and it's like after you plant that seed in his head, and T'Challa's talking to him. Years pass, and his mom coming in there, and all of a sudden, he's got the strength, the will, the power to be Black Panther because he already did it. He already did it. And he's like, you know what? This is for my people.
You know what, man?
I mean, come on, man. Like
I like that, actually. I'm going to let y'all decide, man. Look, y'all still listening and watching this, man. Y'all comment on this, man. Let us know what y'all think about this this side script that Spike Lee done made over here.
Just saying, because I thought of that. I thought of that before I went in there because I'm like, he's going to be alive. He's going to be the Black Panther. because we didn't actually see him die. He was still talking when the credits came. So he's like, yo, he didn't let him die. He could have slipped one of his beads. And he's like, good move. You know what I'm saying? He respected him. He didn't hate him. He just respected him. And he's like,
I like that.
And it's just like, damn, man, y'all could have brought him back. Just like you wouldn't even think about it would be like everything's drama, everything's going on. They was like, what we gonna do? And the mom's like, I got an idea, but we might not love it. And she goes down there. You know what I'm saying? It's like genius, dude. He come out like, yeah.
And the audience would have went crazy.
It would have went bananas, crazy. Bro. It would have been like, oh my God, this is emotional. It's already more emotional.
Damn, you really just changed my mind, man.
Like, dude, if you saw that and he comes back and saves the day, y'all know what he been through. He comes out, they get beat up, they don't got no black. Where's your king now?
Hey, we sending this to Michael B. Jordan, man. Y'all gotta make this happen, bro. Y'all can still twist this, man. We have a Black Panther 2.5.
I mean, when you think about it, you're like, damn.
Yeah. Like, for real, like, I'm sitting there picturing that in my head right now, like, dog.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I thought I was going to see. But I saw the sister, don't get me wrong, she cried, emotional, sad, happy for 2.5 hours, 45 minutes. Till Black Panther for 10 minutes. We saw Black Panther for 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes. Early fight scene, and she didn't have her mask on when she was fighting. Did she? On the desert.
Look, I don't even know.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. He wins. He wins. I like that. Like I said, man, y'all let us know what y'all think, man.
Let us know, man.
Y'all let us know.
Because, I don't know. I'm not the only one thinks this. There's plenty of people in the world. I saw a lot of critics. I saw a lot of good things. I saw a lot of bad things. A lot of people saying it was boring. I mean, it was boring, but it wasn't like...
Bro, when you sent me the clip of Dr. Umar, man, I was just ready to lose it. I was like, come on, man. See, that's who don't need to go watch the movie. It
was hilarious, though. He's hilarious, man. His comments be cracking me up.
Good stuff, man. I appreciate you pulling up, no dog. You're going to have to pull back up because I was sick when I saw this clip, but I wanted to talk about it when I got better, about the little dude who was getting picked on in school about his shoes and stuff. And then the other little student came up with the money to get the kids some shoes and stuff. I want to talk about that for more than one reason. Like I said, we in the kicks. We opened the episode up talking about kicks and stuff, but it's like I want to talk about that misconception, especially in our community, and how we hand that down to these young kids to where that's what their focus is. What kind of shoes somebody got on.
Right.
Like, who cares about all that? I just have a passion for sneakers. It ain't got nothing to do with the brand. It ain't got nothing to do with how much it costs. Do I like the shoe? But it's like we're so caught up in he got the latest J's. I need the new Yeezys, or I need this new foreign sneaker, blah, 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 blah. To the point to where now kids is going to school. And it's always been that way, excuse me.
It's always been that way. Well, it's just certain people just, like, my daughter's school, you know, it's a mix. It's all mix. And she be like, hey, I like these shoes. You want them? You want them? You can have them. You like them? I don't have to like them. If you like them, I love them. If you want them, I get them. Okay, I want them. Cool. You like them? You want me to tell you the truth? No, I don't like them. But you want them? Take them. Oh, okay, cool. I thought you was. She said, I thought you weren't gonna like them, so you want to buy. No, I don't care. We don't wear the same stuff. If you happy, wear them. Right. And people don't understand that. I'm like,
but that's what I want to talk about. So, man, you gonna have to pull back up, man.
Yeah, got to.
I would love to have that conversation, just as it relates to, like I said, especially our culture and our community, because in my opinion, I feel like it's a coping mechanism, and I fall victim of that. It's like you have some people that grow up in poverty-stricken environments, and the only thing that has some form of value or gives you that wow factor or appreciation might be a $150 pair of J's. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have much in this house, so here's something of value to give you some form of, I feel like I'm worth something, to where when I come to school, I have this feeling.
I feel you.
But it's like sometimes, man, we need to break that, man. Quit teaching these kids to hold materialistic things so near and dear.
You're right.
So definitely, like I said, man, appreciate you pulling up.
It, man. Oh, let me say one thing. Shout out to the Madden on PS5 group. You know, it was a good season. We coming back strong again. Daryl, it's over. You know what time it is. I know you're watching this. that time clock shit, stop that. Nobody likes that. But hey, I'm going to give you a shout out. Just let you know what time it is. 5:53 right now. I'll be ready whenever, bro.
Look, matter of fact, we playing. So when you get to the crib, man, shoot me an invite, man. I'm on daddy duty tonight. I ain't got nothing going on.
Right. Facts.
Shout out to the Madden League. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all, man. I'm back in the building. The mic is back live. Your boy was down for a little bit, man, but I'm back. I'm getting there. Like, share, comment, follow the Instagram page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow your boy on TikTok. I'm getting good at this TikTok stuff, man.
Hey, shout out to Dante, man. We talked about this. We all talked about this group. Y'all was on me maybe less than a year ago sending y'all TikToks. Hey, quit sending me TikToks. Quit sending me TikTok. I'm like, all right, man.
Man, I thought anybody over 17 using TikTok, man, they needed their phones taken away. But it's like, you can reach so many different people.
Yeah.
And I like the engagement and the interaction and the creativity that comes with it. Now, granted, my little TikToks is basic. I'm just now learning how to take different clips and edit and put music to it.
Right now, you getting started. But a year from now, 2 months from now, you don't know where it be.
I'm just trying to grow the podcast, man. Anything to make people come and view and click and watch, man. I'm trying to get it out there. So, till we meet again, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Ass toasted, no competition. I'm Misha Coasting. I feel so